On Meet the Cardinals, the opportunity we have to talk to the Cardinal Stars to find out a little bit more both on and off the court. And Zaquan Satterthwaite from Washington, North Carolina. I got it right that time.
You did. Thank you.
I think I had you in New Jersey and New York. And
all over the place, yeah.
All over the place. I can remember when I came into the gym after that magical season last year, and I think it was probably late August, early September, and I go, who's that guy? And I go, man, that's Ziggy. How much weight did you lose in the off season?
Like 25 pounds, something like that.
What was your mindset coming into the season? You think, man, I need to lose 25 pounds, I need to gain an inch, or whatever the case may be? The trip to Hutch made you think a little bit, didn't it?
Yeah. Well, I just remember early on in the year, last year, Coach G was like, Zig, you're playing good and all this, but you can't play more than 5 minutes or you're tired. And I didn't want to hear that again, so I thought just get in shape, be willing, ready to go 30 minutes, 40 minutes if you need to, every night.
So what kind of routine did you get into?
I just ran 2 miles every day and ate a lot of chicken and potatoes.
Chicken and potato. Who cooked that for you? Was that back home, or did you go back to North Carolina, or?
No. So my family's in. They're stationed in Fort Lewis in Washington.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I was just at home and I cooked it.
That's my hood, man. Out in that area.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're thinking, all right, because you and Sam, of course, and Dylan Okoro, who rejoined the team at the break in January, are the leaders coming back. Did you guys talk before the season about this is our team now, and we got to take charge?
Yeah, and then Coach Corey brought us all in, me, Adam, Sam, Dylan, and Marcus. Dylan wasn't back yet. We didn't know if he was coming back. But he just basically sat us down and told us that we need to be the leaders because we knew the tradition. I've been there 2 years before, so I knew the tradition, the winning tradition that we have here, and the guys that were here last year. We didn't want to break what the other guys had built up before. So, it was all about tradition, and he just told us to maintain that tradition. And I think we've been doing a pretty good job so far. Yeah, and of course, Adam and Marcus and Dallin, those were the red shirts. And you were a red shirt as well prior to that an amazing season last year. How hard did you getting in early into the season, did you inadvertently or whatever the case may be, and I find myself doing that as well, comparing last year to this year, and how hard is to live up to what they accomplished and you guys accomplished last year, going 30-0 in the regular season? Well, I mean, of course everyone did, that's natural. Everyone's going to do that. We want to be like last year's team, but it's 30-0, like winning, going undefeated, that doesn't happen. That's very rare. So it was tough. Everyone, we had that shadow on our back. And then I think once we dropped our first one, it was kind of like it sucked. Everyone was hurt, but it was kind of like all right, now we can focus on, we don't have to worry about being perfect anymore. We can focus on what we need to get better at.
How about early on this season? We had a couple of jamborees we went to throughout the area. We went to Portland, I think one in on the west side of Washington State, and then got into the regular season, and things moved along. Your thoughts on that? Did things start to come together for you?
Yeah, things have been clicking. Our chemistry is getting a lot better. We've had, I would say, chemistry issues, but everyone, we had to start trusting each other. Everyone had to buy in. I think everyone's starting to buy in now. You see the guys early on in the year, someone would get a dunk, Marcus get a dunk, a couple guys would stand up, wave a towel, but it wasn't really everyone wasn't really as necessarily happy for the man next to them as they are themselves. And now we have that. Everyone's bought in. Marcus gets a dunk. People are running around. Jordan's running to the fans and all this stuff. So, yep, everyone's bought in now, so it's going good.
And how about Zaquan's game here? 14 a ball game, rebounding a little about 8, shooting 60% from the field. That's 8th in the conference. Although you can see it on your face when you miss those bunnies. You're going, oh, man, I need to put that one down.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, we got to have all those, but sometimes I slip up.
Yeah, I know. Well, you're allowed. I mean, you certainly have earned your keep on this one. I want to talk about some of the off-field stuff. Guys talk about FIFA, and of course, Sammy's down there giving you a little bit of chill, and we'll get back to him on Saturday. We'll save the sophomore day for Sammy, but the camaraderie, it's a hard thing every year to kind of get guys on the same page, isn't it?
Well, yeah, especially at this level because we're JUCO, so everyone's in and out. It's not a lot of guys redshirt and then stay 2 more years after that. And some guys, you got guys like Nico that come 1 year and probably going to leave. You got guys like that. So it's hard for everyone to always buy in to the team and, the friendship part of it because some guys are just out for themselves. But we got a good group of good guys from 1 to 16, and everyone gets along. We got team bonding. Everyone's always playing FIFA and stuff, so it's all good.
All right, now we've talked about the FIFA over the years. We've talked about 2K NBA games, stuff like that. Adam Gatelli said I think he was, I'm number one in 2K, and Drew was saying I'm the best in this or I'm the best in that. Put the truth out there, Ziggs. Who's the best in FIFA, and why is FIFA so popular amongst basketball guys?
I'm definitely the best at FIFA. There's no question, but I will say.
Wait a minute. Now, if I get on the horn with Brian Angola Rodas, who does a lot of FaceTiming, and I say, is Ziggy better than you, or what's he going to say?
Of course, he's not going to say. He's not going to admit it. He's not going to admit it. But I'm better than Brian too. He knows. Everyone knows. The only person I really had struggle with was Lucas. He's tough. Lucas is tough. And then I say this year, Jordan's pretty tough and Drew's pretty tough. Everyone else is pretty mediocre, honestly. Mediocre. Right. Yeah.
Some of us can't even turn the machine on. All right. Golly. Last year, Brian Angola was kind of the crazy kind of guy, the guy that keeps things loose a little bit. Who's the guy this year?
I'd probably say Jordan. He's a goofball. Like, I'd say Caleb. I would compare him to Caleb last year. Like, Caleb was a goofy guy. He was always the guy that he was like, I don't know how to explain them. They're goofballs. And I'd say that's definitely Jordan this year. I always joke with him and say he's not supposed to be 6'9". He's supposed to be a little guy like Sammy because he's too funny. He's too funny to be that big.
Yeah, we always give Jordan a bad time, and of course he's pals with Drew Sheridan. Of course they're going to go back to Montana in the summer and get Drew, I guess, or we're going to get Jordan on a horse. Are you going to go drive? You ever rode a horse before?
I have a few times. Yep.
Really?
I have. Yeah. I'm not too bad. I get scared when the horse starts to speed up, so then I always get off. I don't know how to really control him that well, but I've been on a horse before.
Been on a horse, all right. Any other animals that kind of freak you out a little bit? You like snakes?
No, but I don't like spiders.
Spiders are bad. So if I told you there was a spider over there, you'd freak?
Yeah, probably.
I don't like spiders either. I'd just smash it with your shoe. Ooh, those are pretty cool kicks. Favorite food? You go back to North Carolina. There, everybody's got a favorite spot. Where are you taking me for dinner, Ziggs?
Probably Bojangles. It's a chicken spot, and then Parker's is a spot by my grandmother's house that they make good pulled pork sandwiches. Yeah. I love those. So yeah, Parker's and Bojangles for sure, Dick.
All right, Grandma. Everybody's got a grandma that makes a good meal. What's Grandma's favorite?
My grandma fries fish very well. Ooh. Yeah.
Halibut or cod?
Croaker. Yeah.
No. Croaker, is that a fish that's dead? I mean, a croaker. What's a croaker?
It's just the name of it.
Never heard of a croaker.
Yeah, it's just the name. I don't know.
It's not a trout. It's a croaker.
Maybe they don't have them over here.
I've never gone fishing for a croaker, friends. I got to tell you what. Goodness sakes! I understand you want to be a lawyer.
Yeah, this is true.
And what type of lawyer? Criminal lawyer?
Yeah, defense attorney.
Defense attorney. So is there a defense attorney that you watched on TV that you say, man, I want to be like that dude?
I don't know. Ever since I was little, that's something I thought was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I liked to do, and then I've been studying that, so yeah.
Now, this is old school. You're not Perry Mason. You know who Perry Mason is?
I don't.
Oh, man, that kills me. God, I can't remember another TV lawyer. God, that just surprised me. Where are you going to go to school for law? Are you going to go to Gonzaga Law School or Idaho Law School? Where are you going to go?
I don't know yet.
Place maybe that's got a basketball team?
Yeah, well, that's the goal.
That's the goal. That is the goal. I tell you what. All right, shout-out time. I know you got a lot of folks back in North Carolina you want to say hi to. You got a host family. Talk quickly about your host family, too. They've been awesome.
Yeah, Mike and Diane, the Lees, Mr. and Mrs. Lee, they're great. They take care of me. Freshman year, I'll go over and do laundry, go get meals, all that. Whatever I need, they're just always there. I just go over. I haven't been over that much this year. I need to go over more. I'll stop by more often this year, but I live further away, and I'm always busy with school and basketball this year. But I was over a lot my first 2 years because I redshirted my first year, so I had a lot of time. So when the team will go on the road, I go over. But they're definitely great people, and I appreciate them.
Yeah, I know. We want to make sure we give a shout-out to all the host families, both the men and the women's teams here at North Idaho College. They are awesome. All right, shout-out time, rest of the fam.
Yep, my mom, dad, my brothers and sisters. All five of them. Excuse me.
6 sisters and brothers?
I have 5. I have 3 younger brothers and 2 younger sisters.
So you're the oldest?
I am.
My gosh, I got somebody to look up to. That's awesome. All right, rest of the shout out and we'll call it a day.
My grandma, my aunt, all my family, my cousins watching back in Virginia, North Carolina. Janica for always coming to the games, and the Lee family.
All right, that's fantastic. Another edition of Meet the Cardinals. That right there, Zaquan Ziggy Satterthwaite.